Mejidi say the air coso ewo parliament no weni edi achire. I've seen a court card udin was say the decision say seat ewo Kpandai yebe declare vacant while the processes in court have not been exhausted no enye right me pacho sanete what adena wadwen eye wo sa me pacho
Minia, mamena wasi, na mimba wakwaba. Ye yina ye nimdie koso calendary ewo parliament. Efa Kpandai. Election rerun ya babe koso yi ehun. Na nkrofo binum ewo hɔ a mesimibo aka sɛ anka enu kwan sɛ yema omo kwan na omo efri parliament. Nkrofo America omo asemi baako eye honorable Osei Kyei-Mensah Bonsu a wo ye NPP ni. Na honorable Inusa Fuseni a wono so wo ye NDC ni. Minu san nkrofo menu we say omo ka parliamentary proceedings won sem a utimi hu say they are well experienced. E di san nkrofo binu mo ati say no aka ebehia omo wo parliament. Na ye say saa akonya no so no enye nipa baakofo edia enu nti ena sisi amene wo ka say omo afri parliament. Na ade nti ena me ka saa semwe. Wo hu de ekoso wo parliament a ema minority for kura sebe omo pese omo etu bro na majority nso omo aye ready omo ko Kpandai. Ekwakoye campaign senya beya elections no betumi abaso no honorable Osei Kyei-Mensah Bonsu wadi nkomo bi edi afa saa ensem no ho na wutimi hu se man no owo experience ye kase obi ewo nimdie ewo parliamentary proceedings ho a Osei Kyei-Mensah Bonsu wanye number 1 na obeye number 2 mepese me no wo yesua ade kakra every ensem yi a ekoso yi eho hwan na oye ne yie na hwan so na oye mistake nyabotre na pensuo bi fasi wo nchen na mene wo yentie ensem a honorable oka na ansa na yebekọ honorable nchen no His Excellency the former Vice President Dr. Bawumia ono so aka nsem bi e dia fa saa ensem kro yie eho yentie de His Excellency waka na ye wi a me de Osei Kyei-Mensah Bonsu honorable na asem a waka no ebeto aso e dia ma na ye wi a na wakọ comment section ho na wa kire wa bi se de omo ka no saa enetie ana se enye saa enetie aboa awia aye kama like video we na ubia menua unya subscribe here subscribe na wo na wa click so na boma bibia aye kama yentie His Excellency Bawumia emra ye wia me de Osei Kyei-Mensah Bonsu ne nkomo a wono so wadie e de fa saa asemkuru yi ai ho no me de beto aso ama me de wase nyankopon hira ye video no emra yakoba ye beto aso.
Yes. Good morning, Excellency.
Good morning,
the political situation in Kpandai right now, the Electoral Commission has set up a date for the rerun of the election. What do you make of it?
Well, thank you very much. To say the least, very, very disappointed in what is going on in our country. It looks like our institutions of democracy and our tenets of democracy are being undermined. The issue of Kpandai with Matthew Nyindam is not a new issue in our democratic politics. You've had issues with Dana Bodakpi, you've had issues with Techi Kweston, in Asin, and basically you've had the House allow the court and the legal processes to take place and be exhausted before state institutions are stampeded into acting in ways that undermine democracy. Matthew Nyindam should be given his day in court. He has filed appeal processes at the High Court. He has filed for a judicial review at the Supreme Court. And none of those cases has been adjudicated. So why the rush? Why the indecent haste? I think that he's being railroaded. I think that this undermines our institutions of democracy. I think that we should take a halt to these processes and allow him to have his day in court, just as others have done in the past. The House has never really rushed in this way when it came to the other cases. What is the difference with the case of Matthew Nyindam? I think it should not be this case. I think we should uphold the tenets of democracy. Democracy is something precious that we've all had and we've all subscribed to. When you start undermining its pillars, you break it down and the consequences for the nation are very severe. And so simply because you have power, you shouldn't feel that you can ride roughshod over your opponents and over the principles of democracy. And so I stand with the principles that are being espoused by the minority in Parliament, and they're doing a good job at it, and we want to support all the principles that they are fighting over in this particular case. Thank you very much.
Mejidi say the ekoso ewo Parliament no wani edi achire. I've seen a quote card udin was say the decision say seat ewo Kpandai ye be declared vacant while the processes in court have not been exhausted. No enye right me pacho sanete what ade na wadwen eye wo sa me pacho.
Yeah. Edi kaino. Asendi isia. Na wahe. Ndra. Ni siyema.
Asempa FM.
Yema. Ndra. Naye. Jachi question. Asemne ne wo ko. Otu bu asemtiano. Parliament. Fortunately, the current speaker and the speaker. Parliament now. Speaker, now we're tearing now, leave instruction to say the clerk of Parliament and the dead speaker now. I won't receive any service from the court because, as far as is aware, no, is informed this day. And the equation or yet appeal. Okay, I won't accept any court process. That was the speaker. The same speaker and the OB. Until clerk avoid this service. So say a year party NDC for now not to say or exhaust various procedures in Chino processes one by word of mouth I can't say ma or more any just a woman we wasn't into another plan is see and then again now, Parliament say a queen abeda and I should be a couldn't be say I was in the business of declaring a seat vacant in Parliament. A name and I say it can declare seat to be vacant, depending on the circumstances. Yedikai, say, Ubia or Mrashe Begum, Abia, with Frimu, Ayina Media, Ufimu, Ebushia 4, and a Bebo, and Mrashe Bega, Amani. The edition would see constituency we and name or Mrashe fee. Now, when your media, and T say, I can say, won't me ain't see the constituency for no one name view. And T the cattle, Speaker of Parliament, only and there are no four or more Parliament, the leaders of Parliament. And she's on Becassa. She's on the Becca. Come edition of Jania Ferna. Constituency, you are. So many won't mean so many the whole Abeda Empire. And then upon that, Speaker and leaders not yet. Speaker then informed the men say, as some have been in me, on account of which Oma clerk and a letter commission. The declaration of vacancy, it's not at the instance of Parliament, at the instance of the family. Na speaker no enya rantia na he communicates to letter committee. It's also he declare vacancy. And the Mashabeja no to declare vacancy. One, Mashabeja ni bi ho. Sene mintimi entromagement yin bi. Enti ibakunya no eto. Ono atwo krata e dia bre Mashabeja for no. The Speaker of Parliament. And yen bi fiasante. Na osti some the Western region. Na okay Western North. Amenfi. Na osi omo anemu. Chokata ba se wa beside. Yen ba konso na owo ene mse ne hono beye upper East region. Mashabeja fie on a ticket of MPP. Also resigning it could be him. The Kobaka Parliament and Parliament then declares the vacancy.
Okay.
Another side, Parliament niped a obi said yeah and ne asema bay majority leader. I refer the conduct of minority leader to privileges committee. Privileges committee, omo share nsemwa. Omo timi kase sa nipa we. They are in contempt of Parliament. I'm only citing minority leaders and may make pronouncements there in contempt of Parliament. Because this is a different matter, but I'm just citing it as an example. Because if you pay Emma, be MPB, no, Ujinahoma, Yeji, if when Kyei-Mensah in 1998 or refer the conduct of Papa Ushankoma to Privilege Committee. Emma, Speaker Anna and now the Assembly Committee Privilege Committee leaders next semester. But I'm saying that resignation or being found in contempt of Parliament, that is breaching the privileges of Parliament, and also yetimi a train wakunyano is in chain. Sani maybe Parliament declare vacancy. Now the third and conformity declare vacancy. A court. Senia semi koyen.
Yes.
Senia jachikwe asem koye. Senia ademu sakande asem koye. The court no ehwehwem kase asem na bowa. Senia we court no ka say omahwehwem na asem na bo. Martin Ndam. The court no then went on to say vacancy honti more at the theater 30 days. That declaration of vacancy is done by the court, not Parliament. And the way court require declaration. And say court no any nini. And the judge national kind no and he's calling for a review of the ruling. Assembly and can we send me a judge in the arena and can we yenti the review processes? Yeah. And then we the young can we next week I say, speaker no acro a clerk natural letter commission so a better and pinty trouble. Are we being consistent?
But will it be
equitable?
Will it be normal, say, clerk never trust a letter without the consent of the speaker? Normal.
It cannot be. It cannot be. The clerk acts on behalf of Parliament. The speaker is the head of Parliament. The clerk in the Speaker Raman instructions only. Let's be honest with ourselves. The Speaker would do crying.
Yes.
The question, you know, would do crying. And then, okay, all for the man's instructions, they mark clerk and at the service. Not clerk and obey. Clerk and the theatre, and the one you say this. So the clerk acts on behalf of Parliament. He doesn't act suo. He doesn't act on his own behalf. Let's not make any pretensions about the Speaker will be. Speaker don't know baby. Say papa, say bonnet. He doesn't know baby. Then you just question the any who be. Sana we will be. And he, Minia, Sana accept no city.
Okay.
So if the court any declare vacancy in this case, I don't need panel a petition or what I saw Macanum. Only men in ye. Indeed, more and suspended this. The petition to suspend the execution of Asama Wakano. The court no one echo.
Yes.
What you say? One now also says, you are declared vacancy. And the Messiah Wakano, when one can ye. And the hold on. And they stop. Now, ye in court appeal, why is the Speaker causing the clerk to act in such haste? And I found a feel that the Speaker has not been consistent with his own
earlier ruling,
earlier conduct. So, we should be honest with ourselves. The Parliament here, is unprecedented. The Speaker is being inconsistent. Now, you say. Yes, enter out down. He need the Pharaoh be no Joseph. There will be a Pharaoh who will not know a Joseph. But having said that, immediately say they do what the minority should do, of course, to continue fighting the case in Parliament, and also call for immediate review of the Speaker's directive to the clerk, the on they should challenge that.
Yeah, that's what they are demanding. Say that letter should be almost the letter should be withdrawn immediately.
Now, what one on the there are processes and procedures.
Okay.
It also must pass that processes also in challenging the Speaker's directive to the clerk. Say on no clerk acts alone.
Asempa FM.
No clerk and the act alone. That is what it is. And then the court processes also should go on.
Yeah.
If the other technicalities with respect to say move a motion to abridge the duration, the time required for the hearing of
fortunately, Honorable, the of execution application will be heard tomorrow, 10th.
Precisely.
And the sectoral idea also is 16th.
In Ruho, that these processes have been served Parliament. Now, Mark like Mr.
Oncho Saleta.
Why? And the two of them, the Omo, a Juma Omo, Yeno, a twin chair.
Asempa FM.
Both the clerk and the Speaker are lawyers. They should understand these technicalities. But me never say what you say. The panel they ask me about it. I said now, make a man can you in the review. Women say to ask no question. Why then do you rush and direct the clerk and the Oncho Leisure Commission chair?
Elections.
I think it's most unfortunate. It's most unfair. And it's marks of selectivity. And you're right.
Very well, very well. Honorable, we just wanted your opinion on Sansema Ekosui. I think you've done justice to the issue. Yeah, that's Bibiania. Why? Yeah, that's the former majority leader in Ghana's parliament, former MP, Swami constituency, the Honorable Osei Kyei-Mensah Bonsu. And
Yet, Honorable Osei Kyei-Mensah Bonsu, ne komo odi. Yakwakoti aba. Na eno na medikan ekaye no my we no hu na wo sanka etumi ebo ne ho ban na ade biela government betumi aye e wo ne pesoa so ede ama ne nkrofo no se ne be ya wo betumi ato aba ede ama no da biela na otumi aba parliament no na wo sanka Ghana etumi eye saade no nipa ba ko ono so wo NDC a ono so bo ne ho modern Honorable Inusa Fuseni ono so sisiye no oni parliament bi some crofo menu we say we deep parliamentary proceedings in komo a menua you will love it watch say we a very experienced man say about politics in sense and I say parliament in sense mu a wa ya de na ba omia so watch na adwen na ye besre the way asemo no kono yes court na akasa court na ahye say there should be a rerun of the elections ye besre say sa na tie dia they should just accept it and go. But you see the baomian so can a tossum because court case no enya enwie ye. Honorable Yindam or no so a call for appeal. It was so mutimi etie sa ansem no nyina ewie ansa na ebia reran no ebitumi abaso a na abaso sa na baomia any MPP for can. But court no begidi say they know better. What you say? Inti yebesre omofo yie entry yie na oman Ghana asumdua ye enjoy no. Yenkoswa na ye enjoy because politics any to me edi basabasa ye eba oman mu but nyankopon wode yenkwa ene oman Ghana ye fa ahudie ache ye nti ye best politicians ebe play with this kind of enjoyment and I say peace ye enjoy e wo Ghana memu ha no nti bidua also say na wadwen eye wo de omo ka no eno an eno no and I say the court na ka no the minority in parliament should just comply na omo enko grounds na omo kwa campaign sene be ya omunipa no obetumi awene elections no ntiminu mamefa wo NC na ansa na ye be kono mesrew unya en subscribe to this particular channel subscribe na wo hono na wakreke so like video we so comment biala wo no go to the comment section na twere ni na afa gu ho emame mamefa wo NC meda wase so wo video e de aba awie me ne wo ebe shiri sisi ye de makra bye bye.